Receiving a silica-related disease diagnosis can be life-changing, especially when it comes to your work. Many individuals working in industries like construction, stone cutting and mining face significant concerns about their ability to continue their job after diagnosis. Beyond the physical challenges, this diagnosis often brings uncertainty about future employment, income, and financial responsibilities. However, with proper planning and understanding of your rights, you can take steps to continue working, retrain for a new career, or pursue meaningful opportunities outside of high-risk environments. Once diagnosed with silica-related disease, it is crucial to stop working in environments where exposure to silica dust occurs. Continued exposure can accelerate the progression of lung damage and illness. Silica dust is highly dangerous, and the condition may worsen even with minimal further exposure. Your employer is legally required to provide a safe work environment under Australian workplace safety regulations. After a diagnosis, they are obligated to prevent further exposure and offer alternative, low-risk duties. If these options are not available, it may be necessary to explore different employment options to protect your health. Consulting with your GP and specialist may also be useful in discussing options for you to continue to work, without putting your health at risk. For people diagnosed with silica-related disease, workers' compensation schemes and legal compensation may provide financial support. Consulting with a lawyer early can help ensure you access the full range of benefits available to you, including compensation for lost wages and medical costs. It's important to contact the Workers' Compensation Authority in your state as soon as possible after a silica-related disease diagnosis, and some states have short and limited time periods in which you can submit a claim. This may be as little as 6 months after your medical diagnosis in some states. Even if you don't have symptoms at the time, registering the claim is of utmost importance, as you may need this in the future. In addition, if you have a workers' compensation claim registered, you may be able to access advice and assistance in continuing to work safely or retraining for a new career or industry. In addition to legal support, many employers and workers' compensation systems offer vocational rehabilitation programs. These programs provide access to job retraining, career counselling, and other services to support your transition to a new career or role. There may be options for work that enable you to stay within your field, but move to a role with less risk of dust exposure. For example, you may be able to transfer your knowledge and skills into supervisory, administrative, or other positions where dust exposure is minimal or non-existent. If there is any risk of exposure to dust though, it is essential that safety measures are used. This primarily includes working with effective ventilation and dust control systems. Regular health checks for employees in dust-related industries are regulated. It's really important that you attend these screenings and receive your results. This can involve a regular X-ray or CT scan to detect any progression in your condition. Even if your symptoms seem manageable, early detection of changes can prevent more serious complications. Retraining for a new career in a different industry without hazardous dust may be a great option. Many workers find that they have transferable skills and can pursue meaningful employment outside of their previous field. Many states also offer vocational rehabilitation services, which include career counselling and job placement services to help you find new work. A vocational counsellor can assess your skills, identify your strengths, and help you explore new career paths that align with your abilities. There are various workers' compensation and government programs with funding available for workers looking to retrain. You may be eligible for vocational training courses through TAFE, apprenticeships, or specialised programs that assist in transitioning to new industries. Some workers move into less physically demanding industries like office work, teaching, sales, or customer service, where the risk of exposure is significantly lower. Taking the time to identify industries that interest you and investing in upskilling can lead to a rewarding second career. While it is important to protect your physical health, continuing to work where possible can greatly benefit your mental well-being. Having meaningful work offers structure, a sense of purpose, and social interaction, all of which are important for your emotional health. Research shows that good work is beneficial for both mental and physical health. Being engaged in productive work helps prevent feelings of isolation and can provide financial stability, reducing the stress that comes with uncertainty. Whether it's transitioning to a new role or finding a different industry, staying involved in meaningful work can help maintain your sense of purpose and contribute to better long-term mental health outcomes. As you navigate work after a silicosis diagnosis, if you have symptoms of silica-related disease, it's important to understand your physical limits and to make accommodations for your health. Overexerting yourself can cause your symptoms to worsen, but that doesn't mean you need to stop working entirely. Pay attention to the signs your body gives you. See if you can pace your activities, break them down into smaller tasks, or take breaks when needed for fatigue or breathlessness. You may need to be open to adjustments in your work routine, such as working shorter hours, taking more frequent breaks, or adjusting the intensity of your tasks. Many workplaces now offer flexible work arrangements, including part-time schedules, remote work, or the possibility of switching to less physically demanding roles. If you are still able to work but need accommodations, speak with your employer about options to create a sustainable work environment that meets your health needs. Considering how to manage work after a silicosis diagnosis is a deeply personal decision that should be based on your health, goals, and individual situation. While continuing to work can have a positive effect on your mental well-being and sense of purpose, it's essential to minimize your risk of further exposure. Seeking advice from healthcare professionals, workers' compensation and legal experts, and vocational counsellors can help to ensure you make informed choices about your career, compensation, and future.